What, what's up, YouTube, guys? Good and all the time. I'm just playing a little background music for this message right here. One of my friends requested that I do that, so I'm playing a Christian radio station. Okay, so I was praying one day, and I just thought about how much of a dying world we live in. I mean, you probably have heard it more than once that we live in a bad, dying world. This world is sick and it needs help, which it does. But the Bible actually makes it really clear why we live in a dying world. And it's because of the reason that Adam and Eve sinned at the beginning. At the very beginning, Adam and Eve sinned, in which that sin causes sin. Like, we were born with sin is a sickness that we all have. Like, I've heard that example. And sin is a very bad sickness that we tend to have a lot of times, which this world offers us a lot of things as Christians that we do not need to accept, because God will give us true happiness. One of my favorite stories in the Bible, one of my favorite stories that I was thinking of in the Bible was the lady at the well. That's one of Jesus' stories, where he was sitting at the well and he was talking to a woman, which in the country where he was, in that country, and I hear that they still do today, they thought that women were just objects rather than a real person, you know? So, alright, so he's talking to her, and eventually Jesus is saying, I can give you, if you drink of this water, you will be thirsty again. But the water that I will give you, you will never thirst again. But he's not talking about real water, is he? He's talking about water. He's talking about God, and what God, and the true happiness that God can provide. Because, so, I don't care how rich you are. If you could buy all the houses in the world, guess what? You're gonna thirst again. Because that's a worldly thing that this world has to offer. The world has to offer a lot of things to us, but I personally think, as Christians, we shouldn't mix in with anything that this world has to offer to us. So for me, you know, and the world is not meant for us. It's not meant for any of us. But you can choose where your home's going to be. You can choose if your home's going to be a nice big place in heaven worshiping the Lord, or you can choose if it's going to be down here, down in the ground in hell, burning in an eternal lake of fire. You can choose what home, and you can make your future better right now. I'm warning you. Like, a lot of pastors, they don't want to talk about this. A lot of people, Christian YouTubers, they don't really like to talk about that fact, but I'm just wanting to tell you guys the truth right now. I'm just telling you the truth right now. If you were not saved, if you have not given your life to Jesus Christ, I want you to bow your head right now and say these, and I will tell you the prayer to pray. Just say, Dear Lord, please forgive me of all my sins and my failures. For I know I have sinned against you. All that I own in my life is yours. All that I have in yours, I am asking you to come into my life. In Jesus' name. Alright, bro. And yeah, I'm gonna start doing my Bible walkthroughs, once I get the app downloaded, like I said, probably on one of my fun day videos. So, God bless y'all. Peace.